And here we go. Start. Has a beautiful sun, does it not? It looks beautiful, but it's actually going to be painful. Quite the sizable planet, with pretty chill music. Let's start with our surface. Well, first of all, gravity. There's going to be a decent treasure over here. And a diamond. We'll go ahead and get the treasure. At least. Reminding you that, yes, the gravity is painful. And the turrets are there. The turrets want to say hi. It's heavy. Here's where those double thrusters could come in handy. And the efficient engines. But instead I get this thing. It's some more Krypton. More tribbles for my troubles. You would think there's something to the right, but nope. Nope, 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 nope. So, outside of the diamond, we're gonna go diving. Diving into the deep, deep planet. Where it's already going to take a lot of our fuel. And you'll probably actually want to avoid using your shields until it gets into a heavy combat section. Just because it takes so much energy. To get anywhere. If you are playing this legitimately, if you are already an expert, and I probably don't have to tell you this, but take your time on these planets. Have separate missions to go out and destroy all the enemies you can first. Then start towing said treasures, rinse and repeat. Which means a whole planet may take you like 2 or 3 hours. Well, there's a diamond. Do I really want a diamond? No, I don't. Because I gotta dive further to get some fuel. And it's quite a bit of a maze, too. Yeah, there's some fairly good treasure. And honestly, this is the last planet with any sort of decent amount of treasure. Diamond in the rough, I get it. Yes. It truly is. Lots of turrets. And I'm just waiting for some flying enemies to come and make my day even worse. Hey, Fuel. How you doing, Fuel? Congratulations! I accomplished nothing because there's a gravity ball in the way. So yes, you will want to be strategizing here to make sure there's a clear path before you start towing things out of the way. Also, this is kind of weird. Because I can't get down there unless I go further away. Remember, your poor man cannot tow anything. You can shoot those milk containers to get his health back. But I want to do that unless you're extremely desperate. And now we have delicious pink and magenta fuel. I think we'll call it the strawberry raspberry combo for our mothership here. Gotta feed that mothership, because boy, she's a mother. And lots of thrusters later. Don't you wish you had that Italian race pod? Double thrusters and efficient engines by now. But you can only equip so many things on your pod, 3 things. And you'll have to make choices. You also have to make sure you destroy everything before going back up. Or it could be black cherry. I am a fan of black cherry soda after all, but it's kind of rare in the parts where I live. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We accomplished very little. So let's accomplish a little more. Inside our crevice. To the left and top, instead of down this time. We have a treasure. And a fuel thing to get. But fortunately there's a wormhole to help us out. This time. Remember, clear the path first. Also, I'm expecting there's gravity balls. What butt crack to explore next? Yeah, this is pretty much the butt crack planet. It has a lot of nasty tunnels. It doesn't have any real thin tunnels like we saw on the previous planet. But that doesn't make it any less annoying. Because now we have the toy pistols attacking us. Pistol birds, if you will. Very important question, though. Got milk? Oh, silly, I'm not supposed to latch onto it. I'm supposed to shoot it to restore my pod's vitality. Yep. Our next fuel container is being guarded by giant gravity balls. So you have to shoot off screen. And have a good guesstimation of where to shoot. Yeah, you're getting at the point where the developers kind of wanted to be jerks at this point. But it definitely presents a challenge that any young space loony can hopefully solve by shooting hundreds of bullets. Ironically, it's easier to get out of your space pod to kill these, it looks like. Ironically, but not safer. Well, say goodbye to this space loony, because we need to get another ship. And we're doing it the stupid way. Because as you know, there is a little bitty wormhole right here that I totally missed. Hey, since I'm nearby, let's get that treasure chest we saw earlier. You can call it a lockbox, you can call it a container, you can call it a suitcase. Just don't call it on Saturdays, it's kind of busy then. Hey, look, gravity is tough. Who thought that would happen? Oop, I screwed up. And that means I accidentally went into the warp hole. What can you say? Better dead than dead, I guess. Now, in theory, in this game, you can get a maximum of 15 lives. So if you wanted to take about 20 days and grind on the little bitty... Oh, actually, you would not get an extra life through that. Get a life. Oh, no. Getting a life may not be optional here. Also, I'm in the wrong pit. Remember, even if you're gonna hit some wall, try to make a little bit of effort not to hit it, and you'll take less damage, because this is a physics-based game after all. And the more you hurt, the less you derp. Hey, gravity ball. I thought it felt a little weird. Remember, in space, nobody has feels. Well then. Whoops. Hey, stray bullet. Catch. Hey, stray container. Tell me what you are. Bananas! Full of vitamin Z, X, and Whatever that other one was. Because we all love bananas, after all. That's what she said. Terrible, terrible misogynistic jokes aside. It's time to go to the right of our first tunnel. Inside our first tunnel. Which I really should be showing you more maps of. There's a little pit to the slightly right, with a diamond and radioactivity, if you want to bother to get those. Instead, we are going for more fuel. More fuel and maybe a treasure chest. Because even though the treasure chest isn't worth very much right now, the comedy value alone is delicious. And full of vitamin potassium. Space bananas. Because after all, you gotta feed your space monkeys, don't you? Gotta feed those space monkeys. Hey look, treasure. Hey look, more turrets. Hey look, more gravity wells. Gravity balls. Also, note you can use the map even if you are a little man. So let's go ahead and get that treasure chest because there is a small wormhole nearby to drop it off. But like I said, gravity. Behold! Water, sugar, and coloring. Soft drinks! Worth $2.99 at your local Costco. Totally worth it. Space soda. Gotta get some space burgers with that. As you notice, over here is a diamond. And we also have a space pod a little bit further to the right and up. Everything is better with space when you add. Add the right amount of coloring. Whoop. Well, there's also fuel down here, if you have not noticed. Being guarded by our bird pistols. So let's get this fuel and get ourselves one step closer to the golden warp ship. With some steak fries. Space steak fries. You too can have a space meal for only $5.99. Tax not included. So, how much is tax in space? And is there price gouging? Why, absolutely. Hey, guess what? You need more fuel. I need more fuel. Now, checking my map real fast. On facts, don't want to go up quite yet. Instead, we need to go deeper into this planet's cavity for one more fuel pack. The last fuel pack. Remember, the longer you can go up without your shields, the better. So it's a matter of being patient. But I'm not very patient right now, so... Hashtag PoRaid. From Reckless and Stupid. Hello! Poetic Raid. Hi, everybody. I'm being raided. Welcome, welcome. YouTube is basically a raid. And this is our last fuel. So we'll go ahead and be knocked back halfway to the moon. This is Solar Jetman for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The hunt for the Golden Warp Ship. It is a game. Truly it is. It's not to be confused with the Game of Thrones. It's more like a game of throw up from all the space. And if I can get that fuel in that wormhole, I'll have completed one of my objectives. I want to say it's a precursor to ToeJam and Earl, but it does have quite a few similarities. I love me some Final Fantasy. 4 and 6 are truly the best in my opinion. But now that we have enough space parts, our space fuel, it's time to get that piece of the Golden Warp Ship. Take a quick look at my map. And you see I have a long ways to go. Honestly, at this point, it's probably better to explode and go into that thing. I can't get to it. That's no good. Alright, laters. Also, my viewer count finally hit 10. I am having a heart attack. Just kidding. Let's take a quick second and but yeah, this is just mainly fairly chill stream of an average video game player. Most people love 7. I liked it, but like I said, I'm more into the 1 through 6 version. I am hesitant to do that. Because of all the rumors I heard about it, it's going to be in 4 parts. Plus, it's going to cost a lot more than $100. $120, I believe. Well, they said there's going to be additional features to it as well. But as we finally get to the surface, we're going to the far right to get to our giant wormhole to get the piece of the golden warp ship. After we deal with all this, a lot of stuff. I think this takes me back to the mothership I found my man. Nope, it takes me back here. So a little self-destructing later. And yes, 15, Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, they kind of gave up on that, which is sad. I've seen a lot of Tales games and playthroughs, but I've never played one myself. Yeah, Symphonia is the one I saw the, not quite a full playthrough, but I saw most of it. So now I hear rumors of Final Fantasy 16 coming out already. It's just kind of sad because they technically didn't finish all of 15's DLC plus add-ons. This weird tent-looking object doesn't look like a circus tent. Yes, it does. Well, the Space Looney thing makes sense now. They're always trying to get space tents. I actually play a lot of Final Fantasy 14. It's probably my mainstay right now. And with the new expansion Shadowbringers coming out, it'll bring in plenty of people. And we're not going to talk about the Wild Apocalypse. Because, well, it is what it is. And now we have the Cyber Zone once again. That minigame I'm no good at. Well, how many did I get? 8! Pretty good. So, back to the mothership, and blast off we go. Yeah, they should have at least finished the episode, what's the name of that guy? The last one? Ignis? Yeah, I think it was Ignis. But before we hit planet 12, we are going to get, finally, that beautiful Italian racing jet pod. And now that I don't have anything else to save for, I can get a few extra helpers. And we'll be hitting in our next video, in just a minute in the stream, Planet Mitlzer, with a incredibly large, the largest in the game, gravity of 72, diameter of 45, pretty large, in the Showbot system. This is why we needed the Italian racing pod, because this planet is an absolute bewitch.